everyone. Today I've brought for you all a true story. This story comes from Japan. It's about a boy who wants to study, but because of their poverty is unable to continue his schooling. Therefore, when he is only 9, he has to leave his school. He goes about here and there to search for some work so that he is able to look after his family and support his family. And with this in his mind, it was every day's work to go in search for some work. Slowly, he came to a place, a small shop, and there he was given the job of cleaning. Cleaning like sweeping and swabbing the shop place. After working for some time, he got into another shop, and there also he was offered the job of tidying up the things around that are scattered at the end of the day in a shop. He worked there also for quite some time, and then he hunted for another job, and this time it was a big shop where he had to clean the shop as well as look after his employer's children. With all sincerity, this boy did both his jobs very well. Sometimes there was some extra work like carrying somebody's purchased items or their bags, and for that he was paid an extra penny. This is how he was going about with his survival. He worked in this shop for a few years. Then later, destiny showed him a new path. By now, he was a young man. He got a job in an electricity company, the company that dealt with sockets making. From morning till evening, he worked very sincerely in that company, and at night before sleeping he spent hours thinking of how can he have his own company, or can he ever have his own company? Some weeks later, after working from morning till evening, he started making use of the night, learning how those sockets work. How are they made? After many nights of studying and experimenting, he created his own light sockets and showed it happily running with all his joys to his boss. But alas, the boss, on seeing it, refused. He was broken. But he didn't give up. He asked his friends to help him start his new company. But they refused too. Now this boy was 22 years of age, with no money, hardly any education. He and his wife began manufacturing the sockets at home and then went door to door selling them. They waited that some order might come to them and they would start afresh. Months passed, no orders. Now, money gone, he felt he should give up and join his job. He began to work in another company, and at the same time, he continued his own manufacturing. Do you know something? That today, that boy who left his school when he was only 9 years of age, who did not have even 2 proper meals, today that boy has an annual turnover of more than $65,000 billion. Koneski Matsushita is the man, and the company he started in his house is now known to everyone, even you know it. Yes, the name is Panasonic. Aren't you all aware of it? No education, no money, but he believed in himself. Success is not dependent on how educated you are or how much of money you have, but it's the belief in yourself. Know yourself. You know, there are 3 important facts that you should keep in mind. The first thing, after listening to the story and adhering to this, those 3 important facts that you should remember is, the first thing, not that without education and without money you can also become great. It's not that. You need both good education and money as well. And the second most important is that whenever you desire to get something which is known as 100%, then you must remember you have to give your 100% as well. And the third and most important is, no matter what obstacles come in your way, no matter how the circumstances change, no matter how your life was happy earlier and maybe later it is not, still what you should hold steadfast is the strong belief in yourself and the knowledge about yourself. Know yourself and believe in yourself. Don't give up. Stay safe. God bless.